Hare Krishna. Now we are going to start Bhagavatam class. Please, you can sit here for 1 hour. Thank you very much.
जय राधा माधवा जय कुंज बिहारी राधा माधवा जय राधा माधवा जय कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधवा जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधव माइक्रोफोन जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी जय राधा जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवर धारी जय गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवर धारी यशोदनन्दन व्रजनन्दन यशोदनन्दन व्रजनन्दन यमुना तीरा वनचारी यमुना तीरा वनचारी हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। Hare Krishna. So today we are going to start Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 3, Chapter 33, Verse 10. Actually, the verse is 8, 9 and 10, but I have noted here specifically only the 10. But during discussions, we can discuss that. So let's start. Kabila uvacha Makiranena mataste Susebeno ditena me Asthitena param kashtam Achirag varasasasi Achira avaruksasi Margananena mataste Susebeno ditena me Asti tena param kashtam Achira davarusyasi Achira davarusyasi Margarena mataste Susebeno ditena me Asti tena param kashtam Sira davarusyasi. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Kapila uvacha Marginanena mataste Suseveno ditena me Astitena param kashtam Achirat avarotsasi
Marginalena mataste
Margananena mataste
Suseveno ditena me Astitena param kashtam Achirana varotsasi
Margenanena mataste
Marginanena mataste
Suseveno ditena
Suseveno ditena me
Astitena param kashtam
Astitena param kashtam
Achirana varotsasi
Achirana varotsasi
नबोल्नु सही, सुन्नु सही। माताजी
Kapila uvacha
Margananena mataste Susebeno ditena me Asti tena param kashtam Chirad avarusyasi. Kapila uvacha Margananena mataste Susebeno ditena me Astitena param kashtam Achirad avarusyasi. Mataji, once again. Kabila uvacha Margananena mataste Susebeno ditena me Astitena param kashtam Asirat avarusyasi. Okay. Kabila uvacha. Lord Krishna said, Margena, by the path, Anena, this, Mataha, my dear mother, te, for you, Susevena, very easy to execute, Uditena, instructed, me, by me, Asitena, being performed, Param, supreme, custom, goal, Asirat, very soon, Abarotsasi, you will attain. Translation: the personality of Godhead said, no need to, my dear mother, the path of self-realization which I have already instructed to you is very easy. You can execute this system without difficulty, and by following it you shall very soon be liberated, even within your present body. Purport: devotional service is so perfect that simply by following the rules and regulations and executing them under the direction of the spiritual master, one is liberated, as it is said herein, from the clutches of Maya, even in this body. In other yogic process or in empiric philosophical speculation, one is never certain whether or not he is at the perfectional stage. But in the discharge of devotional service, if one has unflinching faith in the instruction of the bona fide spiritual master and follows the rules and regulations, as he is sure to be liberated even within this present body. Srila Rupa Goswami in the Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu has also confirmed this. Isa Vasya Harera Dasya. Regardless of where he is situated, anyone whose only aim is to serve the Supreme Lord under the direction of the spiritual master is called Jivana Mukta, or one who is liberated even with his material body. Sometimes doubts arise in the minds of neophytes about whether or not spiritual master is liberated. And sometimes neophytes are doubtful about the bodily affairs of the spiritual master. The point of liberation, however, is not to see the bodily symptoms of the spiritual master. One has to see the spiritual symptoms of the spiritual master. Jivana Mukta means that even though one is in the material body, there are still some material necessities, since the body is material, because one is fully situated in the service of the Lord. He should be understood to be liberated. Liberation entails being situated in one's own position. That is the definition of Srimad Bhagavatam Muktira Swarupena Vyasa Sthitin. The Swarupa or actual identity of the living entity is described by Lord Chaitanya, Jivera Swarupa Haya Krishnera Nitya Dasaha. The real identity of the living entity is that he is eternally a servitor of the Supreme Lord. If someone is 100% engaged in the service of the Lord, he is to be understood as liberated. One must understand whether or not he is liberated by his activities in devotional service, not by other symptoms. Om Agyan Timiranadasya Gyananjana Salakaya Chakshur Unmilitam Ena Tasmai Sri Guruve Namaha. Sri Chaitanya Mano Vistam Isthapitam Ena Bhutere Swayam Rupaha Kada Mayam Datati Sabadantikam. वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरुन् वैष्णवांश श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथवितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सवधूतं परिजनसहितं श्रीकृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्ण पादान सहगण ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितांश्च हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगद्पते गोपिका गोपिका कान्ता राधा कान्ता नमोस्तुते तप्त कंचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषा भानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छा कल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धु एव च पतितानं पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः मुखं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयति गिरिं यत्कृपा तमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुदीनतारणं परमानंद माधवम श्री चैतन्य ईश्वरम हरि ओम तत्सत् नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमती भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी इति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणी निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेश तारिणी जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवसादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे वंस अगेन हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे वेलकम एवरीबॉडी एंड थैंक यू मैनेजमेंट टीम especially Amara Prabhu for giving this chance to give lecture on Srimad Bhagavatam, and would like to give many thanks to Gopis Prabhu. First time I am here in front of him giving lectures, and Jagamohini Mataji, so very senior devotees, Raghav Prabhu, and all Matajis, Prabhujis, senior devotee, Sundari Devi Dasi Mataji. Thank you very much. So today, Srila Kapila Muni says to Mata Devahuti, Srimad Bhagavatam now is Canto 3, Chapter 33, Verse 8, 9 and 10. But specifically, we are going to discuss about 10. The title is Definition of Love and Perfection of Love. What is love? What is perfection of love? So, love, that is not only the word love. Love is taking care of someone and being careful about him or her, or giving your devotional life to Krishna consciousness, wherever, whenever. That is love. Devotional service performed under the guidance of bona fide spiritual master leads to liberation. By faithfully following the rules and regulations of bhakti, one can become liberated even while living in the material body. If he is doing sadhana, or if he is in the perfect line, in the way of devotion, with love, care, that is liberated. Unlike other yoga or philosophical paths, devotional service gives certainty of spiritual success. Unflinching faith in the spiritual master's instruction is essential for spiritual advancement. A devotee fully engaged in serving Krishna is called Jivana Mukta, liberated while living. Liberation should be understood by one's devotional service, not by external bodily appearance. The spiritual master should be judged by his spiritual qualities and service, not by material symptoms. So, maybe last month or some time ago, here was one lecture. Raghav Prabhu was giving the lecture, and one Mataji, she was with Laddu Gopal. And she had a question, how to serve. I don't know the system, rules and regulations, or how do I offer. How do I give prasadam to Laddu Gopal? How do I take care of him? But the answer was that there is nothing right or wrong doing service to the God. But if you do lovingly from your core of heart, then that can be accepted by Lord. That's why Bhagavad Gita 9 chapter 26 verse says that Patram Puspam Phalam Toyam Yume Bhaktya Praekshati Tadaham Bhakti Puritam Asnami Prayatatmanaha. Even if you offer to the God from your internal heart with a great devotion, with a great realization, that can be accepted by the Lord, even if you are offering just water or just leaf of the plant. That is enough. If you have bhakti, devotional. But if you don't have bhakti, devotional, offering huge, expensive offerings, that doesn't work. This is the essence of this sentence. Real liberation means becoming established in one's eternal identity as Krishna's servant. Lord Chaitanya teaches that every living being is eternally the servant of Krishna. A person who is fully dedicated to Krishna's service is already liberated, even while residing in a material body. Let's repeat this sentence once again. A person who is fully dedicated to Krishna's service is already liberated, even while residing in a material body. So, everything has already been written, already been mentioned by Srila Prabhupada. Nothing I have to speak here. Nothing to add from my side regarding this verse, regarding this purport. I'm just reading. However, no need to discuss more. Srila Prabhupada has already made the list of Bhagavatam, and the list of our life. What should we do? What should not we do? That has already been mentioned. In this material world, everyone is searching for happiness. But as long as we remain attached to material enjoyment, true peace cannot be attained. But what we do, we are trying to mess up, we are trying to disturb everything. If we are doing that, and we are disturbed by outside. So all the words, all the sentences mentioned in Bhagavatam, Srimad Bhagavatam are very precious, very important, and if we use that wisely, carefully, and if we follow these points. Kapila Muni taught this is the ultimate goal of life. Lord says, all are my kids, like the parents to their children. In Bhagavad Gita, Lord says, you are my small parts. When their kids go to an addiction, their parents do everything from their end. Let's imagine our kids, our son or our daughter. They may be in wrong direction, maybe in bad addiction. So what you do? You will try from your end. You will work hard to improve your son or your daughter to overcome from all kinds of bad addiction. But what will you think, or what will you do? Your effort your practice is doing nothing, is meaningless, and not giving any result, what will you do? Your son, your daughter is addicted with alcohol, addicted with all kinds of bad attitude, activities. You try, and ultimately, if you cannot, you leave. Okay, son, okay, daughter, beta, beti, I cannot do whatever you do. Ultimately, you do that. Parents, they are obliged to do that because your effort is meaningless. Sometimes our actions, our karma, it depends on that. It is related with that. But if the son or the daughter comes in her or his own realization, depth realization, blessings from Krishna's mercy, blessings from love, it can change his life or her life. This is very interesting. Our situation was like this before we are here. We were distracted. We were not in right place. In Bhakti Marga, in Bhakti line. How did our gurus made us in this line, in this Bhakti Marga, in this devotional life, in this transcendental life? Sometimes they help us. Sometimes they scolded us with very scary dialogue, strong dialogue. But that is the mercy of Guru, love of Guru. And sometimes gurus, they become very polite. I imagine when first time Srila Prabhupada came in US and he was working in New York with Hare Krishna, with, let's say, hippies. Hippies were there. The hippies became happies after countless love to them. Sometimes he scolded him. He gave speech, sometimes very politeness, sometimes rude, and sometimes ignorance. Ultimately, they became disciple of Srila Prabhupada. And in one book, I have read that those hippies became disciple of Srila Prabhupada, and hippies became happy. This is very interesting. So love can change one's life. In love, even if you scold, that will be acceptable. In love, if you give sweet smile, that is more acceptable. So that is the perfection of love. This you will change your life. And if you get love from your gurus, love from Lord Krishna, that is always acceptable, and this can change your life. He showed us the marga, the bhakti marga, the right way, the right direction. This has changed our life. So, Srila Prabhupada said, for bhakti, reconnect is the best way. And there is difference with a person who has already in Vaishnava culture and who are not in the Vaishnava culture or far from this transcendental life, or they are attached with material world, material senses. The action is the same. The work is the same. For example, let's talk about that eating, speaking, talking, listening. Everybody do the same. Even a devotee, he also sleeps. Even a devotee, he also eats. But the devotee knows what to eat and what not to eat. A devotee knows where to sleep, where not to sleep. A devotee knows what to speak, what not to speak. But the person who is attached in this material world, it is very hard. That person cannot decide. That person cannot know these things, because Bhagavad Gita 10 chapter 10 verse says that Tesam satata yuktanam bhajatam pratipurvakam dadami buddhi yogam tamena mamu upayantite. That means if you love me, if you take care of me, I will give you the brain, and with the help of that brain you will get me. So there is no doubt. That's why. This is the difference between a devotee and a person who is living outside of this transcendental life. A person with material world. So the devotee, they are strong from the root. A plant that can be given nutrition from its root. No need to give the nutrition from its flower, from its leaf, or from its stem. If you give from its root, the nutrition, it is sufficient. Srila Prabhupada contributed with direct knowledge, contributed to the root of cause, of the cause of the cause. Then this has changed today. So all causes have causes. Iha esya harer dasya. Yes, I am going to talk about this. And anadi radhe govinda sarva karanam karanam. So nothing happens without any cause. And also it is said that in every action there is equal but opposite reaction. So the first visit of Krishna, if anybody visits the temple, they will know about ISKCON, and they will know who the God is, or he or she will know who is he or who is she. Let's think that who am I? Sometime, before joining ISKCON, New Vrindavan, I used to think that I'm something. If you talk to someone, who are you? They can reply, oh, I'm a good engineer. Yes, I'm a doctor. Or I'm chairperson of my institutions, of my institute. This is very hard, difficult to give the answer. But if you go deeply inside you, you are nothing besides the servant. And to be the servant is a great thing, a great matter. And if you become a lovely servant of Lord Krishna, that is very wonderful. So, the servant, Yasya Hare Dasya, Iha Yasya Hare Dasya. You are the servant. We are servant. So the way of mukti, liberation, this is the law. God is your owner and you are the servant. The new learner may doubt to our guru. For example, yeah, the new devotee, they can doubt to their guru. Is my guru really perfect? And can he guide me in a good direction? Because guru also seems like the same as other normal people. Same sleeping time or same sitting or eating sometime. Guru Maharaj or Guru, they are eating more than we need. That might happen. So the devotee, the new devotee can doubt to his guru, to her guru. But Srila Prabhupada said that don't doubt your guru. Accept, believe to your guru. You will be liberated. If you do not accept, because we do not have knowledge, much knowledge, and if you know little, little knowledge is very dangerous. There is no point to doubt your guru. Guru has spent his whole life in Bhakti Marga, in transcendental life. He knows everything. So follow the guru. Let's take example of Ganga Jal, a Ganga river. Ganga river, there will be mixed up so many things like flood and mix of dots. Everything will be mixed in a Ganga river. But Ganga Jal is always pure. So Guru is like Ganga Jal. There is no need to worry about Guru and no need to doubt to Guru. And we need to accept them. If somebody knows even little about Krishna and Krishna science, yes, this is very wonderful word here. Yeah, I was reading many times, but today, Krishna science, Krishna consciousness, Krishna science, Krishna Vigyan, this word has touched my heart. Still, there need maybe we need to be doing some study or research about Krishna science. We know that because Bhagavad Gita says that evam parampara praptamimam rajarsiyo vidu sakalina mahata yogo nasta parantapa. During the course of time, many knowledge, many educations were no bolu sai. Yes, this knowledge has been lost, disappeared. So the knowledge is not like this as we are seeing now, because there is a long gap in the knowledge. So Krishna consciousness, Krishna Vigyan is very wonderful. We need to know. So even a person knows about the little thing about the Krishna, listen to him, owe it to him. This is the essence of today's class and surrender to Him. That's why it has been mentioned in Bhagavad Gita that Sarvadharmana Pariteja Mamekam Saranam Brajaha Aham Tom Sarva Papebhyo Mochesimi Ma Suchaha. Surrender everything. So love gives you the lesson to surrender everything, quit everything, depend on Krishna, Lord Krishna. Because they know how to involve in Krishna consciousness, how to be associated with the transcendental life, Krishna's bhakti. Then you will be Krishna's dear. If you connect a person who was lost from his way, destination, you will get Krishna's mercy, blessings. This is a good karma. So, in how many ways you can do this good karma? For example, you are trying to be in devotional life. You are trying to be a devotee, staying in New Vrindavan, but you are not being able to come here, to stay here like a monk, like a devotee, like a sadhu. In that situation, what can you do? You can help to the people to be associated with Krishna's life, with Krishna consciousness, like giving donations in the name of God, Gau Seva, Prasadam Seva, or helping devotee, serving them, and eating served by them. This will help you. And this will help you to be Krishna's dear. Dadati pratgrihanati guhyam akhyati prikshati bhute bhojayati chaiva sarvidam priti lakshanam. So this is stored by Lord Krishna, and you are you ready to take the mercy blessings? If you are ready, yes, please do. At least come. My request to all the guests is that one time in a 6 months or 2 times at least in a year, do and visit. If it is possible, come every day. If it is not possible every day, come once a week. If it is not possible to come once a week, come once a month. If it is not possible to come once a month, at least come twice a year. And Mutidan, in our culture, there is Mutidan. That means $1 a day. You can collect that for, as I mentioned earlier, to be associated with Krishna's life. To be bound with devotee. And your donations can work for the devotee, can share, and your giving volunteerism. The main principle of ISKCON is volunteerism, seva. This is the connection of the love. Love does not happen in its own way. It is also said that love can happen, but your connection with the devotional service, seva, can create a deep connection with Lord Krishna, Krishna's love, Krishna's mercy. That is the main thing I am talking. So, sometime, I just heard by some lecture from ISKCON, Nepal. We can do drama sometime. Drama. Drama also can make you liberated, happiness, and close to Krishna consciousness. look, my friend Kesava is very good devotee, Kesava Acharya. His house and my house in Nepal is very near, close. I'm from Nepal. And we are very close to ISKCON. The price of Bhagavad Gita is like, it is priceless. Sometimes someone they donate $100, someone they donate $1,000 or more than this, $10,000. Sometimes someone donate as $10. Sometimes you can get free Bhagavad Gita. So Kesava, my friend, gave me Bhagavad Gita in free of cost as a friend and said, my name was Sunil that time, now I am Saranya. He said to me, Sunil, you will not read this, I know. I know because you are very busy. You will not have time to read this. But once you read it, and you will finish in one go. 4 years, I kept Bhagavad Gita unopened in my house. After 4 years, I came here, and again Kesava gave me one Bhagavad Gita from the temple. I didn't touch for 2 years. One day Kesava scolded me, he scolded me. Yeah, that time I became already Harinam Dikshit. Saranya, you will do nothing. You will not read this. You will do nothing in your life. He said me this. Then he hurt me so much. I was saddened by his, dialogue. And I started to turn the page of Bhagavad Gita. And I tried to make a drama, like just showing him I'm reading Bhagavad Gita, and while reading some bullets, some sloka touched me very, very nicely, very deeply. Hey Krishna, Karuna Sindhu, Dinabandhu, Jagatpati, Gopisa, Gopika Kanta, Radha Kanta, Namastiti. This touched me so much. And again, I already said that 10.10, Tesam Satata Yuktanam Bhajatam Pratipurvakam Dadami Buddhi Yogam Tamina Mamupayantite. So many slokas, they started to touch my heart. Even I was doing drama. I was just making drama to make him listening, to know him. I am reading Bhagavad Gita. I am not reading for myself. I was not reading to me. I was just listening to Kesava. But doing this, reading. I cannot say perfect, but Bhagavad Gita has changed my life lovely in certain times, in certain period, in some sort of things. So do for someone, do show up even, Hare Krishna chanting, you can do this. You can do drama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Once again, can you? Once again, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. When you go home, if you start saying this in front of your child, of course, your child will listen this. Your child will replicate, will reciprocate same. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. One day, your child will also chant Hare Krishna. This is the result of the love, practice. Sometimes, repeatedly done some activities many times may turn into true. Even if you repeat 100 times the false, it becomes true. It is said that our minds can capture in such a way. So, if you chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra at least one time before the bed, and at least one time immediately after getting from the bed, it gives you a habit. So there is 108 beats in a mala. it will become 108 times. If you make a complete round, and if you chant 16 rounds, it's very ultimately, and see how your brain will change. So, drama can turn into the love. So, if you want to love, do love to Krishna. That is the perfect love. Guru can guide us. If your intention is to be a sadhu, bhakti, sometime it is very difficult to make aware to some people. Let's take an example of a horse. A horse parched with thirst. A horse, if a horse wants to drink water, and if you bring to the river, of course, the horse can drink water from the river. But if the horse doesn't want to drink water, even if you throw the horse into the river, that doesn't want to drink water. Similarly, if your intention is to be a bhakta, to be a devotee, then of course this principle will guide, Guru will guide us, and Guru's help can help you. That's why Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu inspired us and showed the path of Hare Nama Sankirtanam. The conditioned soul, Baddha Jeev, will be liberated from chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Once again, let's chant Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So, use your time for Mangal Arati. Use your time for Guru Puja, Archa Vigraha. If you do this, then you are the topmost bhakti, a perfect love to God. Also said that Bhaktaram Yagyatapasam Sarvaloka Maheswaram Suhridam Sarva Bhutanam Gyatama Santi Mrichyati. A person in full consciousness of me, knowing me to be ultimate beneficiary of all sacrifices and austerities, the Supreme Lord of all planets and demigods, and the benefactor and well-wisher of all living entities, attains peace from the pangs of material miseries. So service, seva, is an expression of love. Doing seva is loving devotional service. Love is demonstrated through practical service to Krishna, not merely by words. Real devotion means serving the Lord with affection and sincerity. Loving devotional service purifies the heart. Seva strengthens one's relationship with Krishna. A devotee naturally desires to serve rather than seek personal enjoyment. Through sincere service, one gradually develops pure love of God. So if you do this, the Supreme Lord will be controlled by us. Aham Bhakta Paradhina. You know that? Let's imagine your house, your home, or your friend circle. If you are loved by someone, then you are controlled by your loved one. If you have too attached with your son or with your daughter, and if your son or daughter is insisting you on buying any, toy for him, her, you are compelled to buy. That's the result of the law. Similarly, I cannot define here because very senior devotees are here. My example may be very minimal, very small. Similarly, if you are serving Krishna Lord with deep love, and he will be controlled by you. I forgot who is that name. Durvasa Muni became our guest. I just for Ambarish, yes, King. Thank you, Mataji. King Ambarish was very pure devotee of Vishnu, right? Yes. Then, it's very interesting story. I don't have time to describe all in detail, but ultimately, the sentence is that Aham Bhakta Paradino, you are controlled by devotee, Lord Krishna. If you are doing your devotional service in a right way, in a perfect way, that is perfection of love. The greatest power is love and devotion, bhakti, not material strength. Krishna voluntarily becomes subordinate to his devotee because of their pure love. Material power, wealth, or position cannot control God. Pure devotional service has the power to attract the supreme love. The relationship between the Lord and his devotee is based on love, not fear. Real spiritual strength comes from surrender and devotion. The Lord gives special mercy to his sincere devotees. A devotee should seek the Lord's pleasure rather than material prestige. I have so many slides, but I think I don't have time. Okay, last. So, if you want to see the meaning of love, I want to say that no need to search in Google what is love. No need to search in Facebook what is love. No need to search in YouTube what is love. And no need to ask to any your friends what is love. Love happens automatically, and Krishna's love, Krishna's mercy you can get if your life is spending for Krishna's bhajan, arati. You are eating prasadam, your tongue is used for eating prasadam. You are singing, your tongue is used for singing arati. So let's view, tratak. In Vedic Shastra, there is one word, tratak. Tratak means gazing, looking for a long time to the God. For a long time. If you keep on watching like this, and automatically you will get everything from Lord Krishna. Yes. When you have time, use your eyes, to see the decoration of Lord Krishna, Gauranitai, Radha Vidyaman Chandra, Gopalnath Ji, Narasimha, Srila Prabhupada, Jagannath, Baldeva, Subhadra, because all devotees, they have decorated deities with your perfect love. That is love. So use your all the senses for prasadam eating, listening bhajan, singing bhajan, and looking the God, seeing the God. Thinking of God will save you and protect you. Yeah. Thank you so much, and thank you, Prabhuji, Gopesh Prabhuji, Jagamohini Mataji, all senior devotees. Thank you very much. And thank you so much, my Guru Maharaj, Bhakti Marga Swami, friends, and Temple President Jai Krishna Prabhu, everybody. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Once again, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Now please, if you have any questions, you can ask me, but I may not be perfect to give the answer because I'm not perfect. So, but I will try to give my answer. If I am not able to give my answer, my gurus, my senior are this side, they will help me. Anybody, please?
Anyone has any questions or reflections? I have one point there. He said that God is not conquered by fear but by love.
Maybe, I do not remember which slide. Maybe. Yes, Prabhu, please.
So sometimes people pray, yeah, relation to God and His word is not based on love, not fear.
Yes.
But sometimes people, some religions, they start fearing their relationship is mostly fear.
Mhm.
Oh, if you don't do this, God will kill me. God will put me eternally in hell.
Yes.
You want to share like there's different ways there.
Yeah. Yes. This I just wrote here in one perspective, but your perspective is also good. Sometimes there is also fear in love to make good result. Sometimes, yeah. If you do not, if you do not afraid your loved from your loved one, Bhagan kya kita hai? What will God say? So please be careful. This is a kind of affectionate love and fear. Prabhu, you are perfect for this, but thank you so much for asking questions. Yes, this is also true. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, Kartik Chandra Prabhu. Thank you, Prabhuji. Thank you very much. Thank you, Kartik Chandra Prabhu. If I have done any mistakes, I want to apologize, Kartik Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Thank you.